Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today I'm going to be reviewing my most expensive Funko Pop set. Now this is actually a set of 5 characters, so I'll show you what those characters are now. So guys, this set is actually the Big Bang Theory set. I've got all of them here. Here is Howard, Leonard Hofstadter. Now this isn't normal Leonard because that one got really expensive really quick and I hadn't been able to find that one in stores. So this is actually him in his Star Trek uniform. And then over here we have Penny and Raj Koothrappali. And you're probably thinking, hey, you forgot someone. I also have Sheldon Cooper. Now, I know there's also Amy and Bernadette. I didn't get those two, but this is the main set, the original ones that came out. So I'm going to show you guys all of those and then talk about a bit about each. Okay guys, so first off, I'm going to start with Sheldon and why he's not in the box. Now, Sheldon was actually my first Funko Pop ever. There's a video on that little eye in the corner if you want to check that out. But this character was one of my favorites. We love watching the show, me and my family. And Noah bought this one for me. I think it was 2015. Or 2014, because we started filming in 2015, so 2014, and this is a great character. Now, one funny thing about this one is there's actually an error on this, where this hand is like the flesh color of what his skin is, and then this one's a completely white color, which is kind of funny and kind of weird at the same time. But yeah, this is him in his Green Lantern outfit. I love this pop. It's just, at the beginning, I had like about 8 of them, Pennywise being one of them. And I threw out the boxes for them, not really thinking I would need them. And then I realized that if you want to sell them later on, you got to keep the boxes. So now that's why all these guys are in boxes, and this one isn't. So I'm really sad about that, but at least I have the character, and it's my first one ever. So guys, next up I'm going to be talking about Leonard Hofstadter. This is him in his Captain Kirk outfit. So the head is the exact same as the normal one, but the body is different. He's actually holding a ray gun with, it's got everything on it for Star Trek. I only got this one because I knew that I wouldn't be able to get the normal Leonard Hofstadter. If I ever do see that one, I would pick it up for sure. But this is what I have so far for my Leonard Hofstadter. It's a great character. I love him in the show. Probably one of my favorite people in it. But this one, that's what it is for now. I mean, it's not the greatest character because I want him in his normal outfit. But at least he's in his Star Trek uniform, so it's kind of close. But it's the only one I have out of this line for the Star Trek ones. Next up, guys, we have Howard Wolowitz. This is a great character. I love the pose that he's in where he's got his hands on his hips, and he even has his alien belt on, which I've actually seen him wear in an episode before. It's funny, all of these outfits that they're wearing are actually taken from certain episodes, and it's really cool, actually, to see that they didn't just kind of like put random clothing on them. They actually took the time to look through episodes to find good outfits for them. And this one's cool because he's wearing all purple. He's got the black and purple striped shirt, and then he's got the purple pants with the... purple's a hard word to say when you say it over and over again. Purple, purple, purple. Anyways, and then he's got the white shoes on, which look really nice. He's got the t-shirt on with the black long sleeve under it. And his head looks perfect, especially how he looks kind of like a beetle, how they mentioned it in the show with the hair like that. I believe it's Ringo. But this is just an awesome character, and it's funny how the heads on the box art on them look very different. And then also, guys, I'll mention this on the back. On the back, each one says different things about the character, like it explains him instead of showing the whole set. And then at the bottom it says their superpowers and their weaknesses. So Howard's superpower is speaks 7 languages, keen fashion sense, and weakness, overbearing mother, and peanut allergy. Which is really funny, so they take stuff from the show and put them on the back there. It's really cool to see that. Then they even have all the different, I forget what they're, almost like Bo Rutherford diagrams down at the bottom here. I don't exactly remember what they're called, but I do know that that's what they look like. But yeah, guys, let's move on to the next pop now. So for this one, I actually have Penny. Now, Penny doesn't have a last name in the show, which is why it doesn't have one on the box. But every other character does have a last name, so really, I don't know why Penny doesn't. It's just never been mentioned in the show. But she looks great in this character. She also comes with one of those little clear stands that if you want to stand them on it, which is really nice. Now, all these characters are worth a bunch. This one's worth like 70 bucks, I remember. And then Raj was up there for a while, but then it lowered a bit. But this character's awesome. She's wearing her pink dress with her pink flip-flops with the brown bottoms on them. Her hair looks great. I think it's a little bit too white for the actual character because on this pop, I think the pop art on the side of this is what the better color is. It should have been like a yellowish blonde color, not like a bright white like that. But other than that, she looks great. I like the eyelashes on her just to show that she is a girl. And it's kind of hard to do that with pops to show that it's like female or male. Besides like eyelashes on the eyes, which kind of switches it up a bit. But yeah, this head looks on the top here, guys. I'm going to mention this. The heads on the top of the boxes got much smaller over time. but this one's a huge one. It's covering almost half of the bottom here, and it looks really good. Now on the back, guys, I'll say her weaknesses and superpowers. Superpowers: kindness, assertiveness, shopping. Weaknesses are limited sci-fi knowledge and shopping. That's funny how superpower is shopping and her weakness is shopping as well. Yeah, and then again, they have the description about each one. Penny is the typical girl next door. If the girl next door happens to be beautiful and technically lives across the hall, so that's just kind of funny to have like a little bit about each one. Now guys, for my last one, I actually have Raj Koothrappali. Now this is a great character. I love the way he looks. I especially love the jacket they gave him because that's the one he wears in most episodes. The brown one with the little orange going across there. You can see it in a bunch of different episodes that he wears it. He's even got the black shoes on, you know, the gray pants. Just looks like an outfit that he would normally wear in the show. And then he's even got the black hair on the top with, you know, like just everything looks just like him, especially the way they did his hair, how it's kind of like parted to two sides. And then his eyes look great. There's a little bit of a paint flaw on this one, but other than that, it just looks awesome. Now, again, on the back, guys, it says, Dr. Rajesh Koothrappali is a sensitive soul, the kind of a guy who is not afraid to kick back with a glass of wine and a good chick flick. Superpowers are collecting comic books and astronomy. Weaknesses: selective mutism and nervous bladder. That's kind of funny because in one episode, I forget who it was, maybe they were yelling at each other in their apartment, and then he ran to the bathroom, or someone was yelling at him, or they brought him into the fight. I forget what it was, but then he ran to the bathroom in one of them, and then they asked why. He has a nervous bladder, so it's funny that they put that on the back here. Yeah, so this is just one of my favorite sets of Funko Pops that I own, like, for sure. I love how I kept the boxes for all of them, except for Sheldon Cooper, of course. Really sad about that, kind of bummed, but I'll probably be able to get a replacement box eventually. I just got to know someone who has one, or maybe I might even be able to buy a whole new character and then just have this one, because I want to keep this exact pop because this was the first one that I ever bought, and it even has that lighter error on the side. But anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Top Pops. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is probably my most expensive pop set that I own because I don't really collect full sets, but this one just seemed right to collect the whole one because if I just bought Sheldon, it would look kind of funny. But I do love all these characters, and this is probably my favorite show ever, besides maybe The Office or The Simpsons or something. But anyways, guys,
this has been another episode of Top Pops, and thanks for watching.